Dating is hard.
But what do you want?
Older than me. I would like somebody at least.
The courtroom stood still, air thick with anticipation, as Gwen Brown, who had not been on any witness list nor seated beside her mother Christine, slowly stepped forward from the gallery. The judge, surprised by her unexpected presence, leaned in and asked gravely if she comprehended the consequences of testifying. Gwen, steady and determined, simply nodded. "Yes, Your Honor, but the truth must be told." Her voice, though initially soft, carried the weight of secrets long buried. Christine's eyes welled with tears as Gwen took her place. Robyn leaned into her attorney, whispering urgently, while Kody sat rigid, his arms clenched across his chest like a barricade. The judge gave her floor. "Weeks before my mom left," Gwen began, "I overheard something I was never supposed to hear." The room seemed to lean in, the atmosphere suspended. "I didn't mean to eavesdrop," she continued, her eyes flickering between the judge and her father. "But what I heard, I never forgot." Christine froze, mouth parted in disbelief. Janelle clenched her jaw, brow furrowed, while Mary sat in the back, arms tightly crossed, face unreadable. Robyn's grip on her tissue tightened into a crumpled ball, and Kody stared ahead, jaw tight. "It was mid-November," Gwen continued, voice strengthening. "I had dropped something off for Truly, and was leaving late when I passed Robyn's upstairs office. Her door was closed, but I could hear yelling. Not the usual family stuff, but cold, angry, deliberate. I heard Kody say, 'She's gonna go through the books,' and Robyn respond, 'Christine isn't stupid. That trust is ours. We cleaned up the paperwork. She can't lay hands on it.'" Gasps filled the courtroom. Even the judge froze, his pen halting mid-motion. Gwen, wiping her eyes, added, "The words seared into me." Kody said, "If Christine learns about the trust, we're ruined. Robyn, we can't let her have anything." Robyn's face went pale, lips parting but no sound escaping. Christine's attorney asked, "You're sure?" "Verbatim." Gwen answered firmly, "I am." It branded itself in my mind, because what they were hiding wasn't just money. It was betrayal. Kody's attorney jumped to object on ground of hearsay, but the judge dismissed it, noting the familial context and Gwen's direct exposure. Gwen turned to her father, her voice filled with restrained fury. "That's when I knew. You weren't just pushing Mom out. You were making sure she left with nothing." Kody erupted, pounding the table with his fist. "This is ridiculous. She's twisting everything. She doesn't understand adult matters. She's a child." Gwen didn't flinch. "I'm not a child anymore. I watched my mother cry herself to sleep while you kept us all in the dark. You lied to us. All of us." The courtroom surged with tension as the judge slammed the gavel, demanding order. Officers exchanged glances, startled by the storm erupting in the once-rehearsed courtroom. Robyn, shaking, sat down, her composure gone, her practiced Our Plural Path demeanor. The camera-ready tears, the concerned glances, was cracking. Reporters and cameras leaned forward, ready to capture every unraveling thread. Then, suddenly, Robyn snapped, standing and shouting, "This is a setup. You all have hated me from the start. I was protecting my family. The trust wasn't meant to hurt anyone." Christine, calm and unwavering, replied simply, "Then why hide it?" The judge warned Robyn sternly to sit or be removed. Robyn dropped back into her seat, trembling, crying. Kody whispered heatedly into her ear, but she shook her head, clearly broken. Christine leaned into her lawyer and murmured, "They're unraveling." Just as the courtroom began to digest the chaos, a new voice rang from the back. "I have something that might explain why it was hidden." All heads turned. It was Mary, rising from the shadows. She walked forward slowly, her face unreadable, but her movements resolute. The judge raised his brows. "Are you requesting to testify?" "I am," Mary declared, producing a sealed envelope. Kody hissed, "Mary, don't." But she ignored him. The envelope was passed to the judge, who read its contents in long, heavy silence. Then he spoke. "This is a handwritten letter from Robyn to Mary Brown, dated 2 years ago." Robyn's eyes bulged. That was personal, she blurted. Mary
Mary and I don't know what's going on, so of course we're frustrated. We're completely in the dark.
cut in coldly. You should have considered that before you deceived us. The judge read aloud. If the family breaks up, I need to know we're secure. Kody and I discussed it. We'll transfer money into a side account and establish an exclusive trust. It'll be in his name, but I'll control it. The others will be okay. They won't realize for a while. Silence engulfed the room again. Christine's lawyer stepped up. Your Honor, this directly contradicts Robyn's sworn statement that she had no knowledge of the trust. Robyn slumped, whispering to her attorney, who remained silent. Mary raised her voice now. For years, I believed her tears meant she cared. I was wrong. She cried for herself, to protect her control, not our family. Kody slammed the table again. This is a circus. No, Kody. Mary snapped, cutting sharper than ever. This is reality, and you've been hiding from it for years. The judge gestured for Christine to take the stand. The room grew heavy, hushed, as Christine stood, not defiant but resolved. She took the oath and then turned to face the room. My story doesn't start with money, she began. It starts with silence. Years of it. She explained how she devoted decades to building a family that wasn't just personal but public, a brand. Behind closed doors, Kody wasn't the man the cameras saw, she said. Kody muttered to his lawyer, but didn't interrupt. When Robyn joined the family and things changed overnight, I was told to stay sweet. Every time I asked about money, I was called paranoid, emotional, ungrateful. Her voice cracked with release, not weakness. He gaslit me, said he was shielding me from stress, but what he was doing was ensuring I'd leave empty-handed. She held up a folder. These are 3 years' worth of emails and texts, me asking for account access. I never got the truth. She looked at Kody. Now we know why. Her attorney submitted them into evidence. Kody's lawyer objected, calling them private communications. The judge overruled him. This is financial fraud in a marital context. Christine continued, I never wanted revenge. I wanted peace. But you and Robyn made sure I left in confusion, shame, and fear. No income, no house, no security. Kody exploded. You left? You broke the family with your selfishness. Christine responded instantly. You tore it apart when you made Robyn your exit strategy, not your fourth wife. Gasps rippled through the crowd. The judge raised his hand. Mr. Brown, he said firmly, you will not speak unless addressed. I will not tolerate emotional manipulation in this courtroom. Christine exhaled deeply, her spine straight. I'm not seeking pity. I'm seeking truth, and what was taken from me. Just as the judge appeared ready to call for closing statements, Christine added, Your Honor, there's one more item. Her attorney handed over a document, a $125,000 bank transfer from the family account to an LLC under Robyn's name, uncovered just days prior. Robyn's face drained of color. The judge reviewed it, then looked up